Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Friday night special, so to say. This is, I know the morning video was kind of helter-skelter because the camera work was bad, but I have to learn how to use this tablet. So hopefully I can show you the fly traps better when the sunlight's out. But it's still Friday, the 22nd of July, 2022. It's 85 degrees Fahrenheit or 29 degrees Celsius. They say it's that, but outside doesn't feel that way. It's got a little breeze. Today we're going to use our elephant pot, and we're going to make a forest in there. We're going to use a jade that I found at Home Depot. And the soil we're going to use is from Blue Jay Bonsai, Jay, who sent it to me. It's a tropical blend mix. Now don't forget, everybody, to watch out for Zin and maybe Bonsai. He's doing the $50 channel challenge. And also Ronan, the Rising of Ronan Bonsai. He's from Indonesia. He's doing the $50 bonsai channel. I think he's going to do his tomorrow night around 7 o'clock or 7:45 in his time zone. So probably around 7 by us. I don't know. I'll have to look and keep an eyeball out for it. But first I want to show you the jades. Let me get them out of here. There they are. There's about 4 of them in there. And here's the pot. They're real top heavy. Here's the pot, and here's the elephants. I call it Martha and Tina, the little elephants. This pot's got a little bit of a teeny bit of a crack, but not bad. It was out in the winter for 2 winters, so it survived 2 winters, but I'm not going to take any more chances with it. That's why I'm doing a tropical in there with it. Now we're going to take the jade out. It's a Crassula ovata jade. That's if you can see it. I think it was like $5 or $5.99. Price is going up. It's crazy. Now you can see that it's not coming out of the pot. So what am I going to do, Tom? I'm just going to cut the pot. Let's go for broke. Them roots are really fierce in there. The roots are so fierce in there, it ain't funny. You're going to say, Tom, are you going to just plant it all together as a clump? No, because you have to not be afraid of taking things apart when you do bonsai. I mean, it's scary at first. I know I was scared first when I started doing it. But through Nigel Saunders, when I was learning his root system, ain't afraid to do it. I mean, you can watch people 1,000 times, and if you don't do it, it ain't going to work. Now, this is top heavy. So, what is Tom going to do? Let's see. This one here, we got like a slingshot effect. So, I have to go with 1 liter. Cut the branch off, and then I'm going to use this as the top one. Cut that top off. Now these will be good cuttings to try to root. Take this one off over here to get it from being too top heavy. Then the next one is just starting to, let's see, right there, it's starting to leaf out. So there's another portion growing here, so I'm just going to cut this leader off. Now this is a heavy one here, and this one is starting to have another branch coming out that way, so we're going to chop the head off. There we go. Now we can work with it. Now, Tom, what are you going to do? These two look like they're stuck together, but you can't be afraid. I mean, you goof it up, you goof it up. So just tease the roots, just like that. You got to try. You ain't going to learn if you don't do it. Now, I got a bucket of water here. Let's see if we can loosen up the root system first. maybe they'll pull apart. See? When you loosen them up, they pull apart. So, there's a little root system here. Now you got to be careful when you break them. And this one I thought was 2, but it's a twin trunk, so we can leave that as a twin trunk. Why not? So the roots aren't very radial yet, but what are you gonna do? They're coming down. I'm just gonna rinse it a little bit more. Just like that. It's a small root system, so I'm not going to take a lot off because it's got to grow. But I'm going to try to take most of the soil off. By just, like you can't see me down there, but I'm just going to massage the root system in the water. And just try to get it so we can get a flat root base like that. I'll get most of the soil off to go in with the new soil, so we can have it like that. Same thing with this guy. Now when you pull, just be careful so you don't pull all the roots off. I mean, on a jade it'll still root, but you gotta be careful. There we go. Just like that. Now remember, good tools come in small packages, and you can go to Ironwood Tools and get a nice set of tools by just put in my last name NOWAK, and you get a little discount from Ironwood. And why not? They last a lifetime. Here in the States it's guaranteed for life, but outside the States they can't do it. I guess because of shipping costs and everything are prohibitive. And shipping costs are a lot, believe me. Okay, so now we got it. So here's our pot. Martha and Tina. So, I still can't find my measuring cups. I have to buy measuring cups. I got them here someplace. So, here is the tropical blend from Jade. So let's put it up there. You can see how heavy the bag is. Take my clip off. And stick it out. And you can see it's going to be a nice draining mix. It looks like it's got a couple of different soils in it. So I'm going to hold the screen down. Put it in. Now we're going to have the elephants as the front, because that's the front of your pot. Can't have it sideways, because then the elephants will get bored looking out someplace and not looking at you. So, let's see. Maybe we can put this guy over here. It looks pretty good that way. Can you see it? Let's do it. Just check, just to see how it's going to look. And maybe this guy here. Okay, you were standing. So we got to remember, this is the front. And the little guy off to the side. So that might work like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Azus, or my Mikus first, and put it on the roots, just like that. If you can see it, let's get you in closer. Yeah, the camera work was pretty bad. I got to learn how to do this, and I was going too fast, so you guys really couldn't see much. At least you got to see Lasha, because everybody was asking for Lasha. But she's doing good. There. Okay, let's put that on the side. Okay, let's get our cup. And remember, there's our front, so I have to watch our front. And just like that. Once these roots grow in this nice soil here, they'll be able to fan out better. Okay. Remember the front, Tom. Now we got to keep the table from turning. So I'll put my tools there so I can keep it in the spot, but they don't want to work. Come on, guys, you got to work. This table does not want to cooperate today. Now we're got this one back and this one forward a little bit. And we got to get a little deeper into the soil. Just like that. Get our root base flared a little bit. Now, move it up a little bit like that. And this one. Okay, so I think we can have like a nice little triangular effect, because that's the best way I think we're going to get them into the pot. Let's see if I can get it over here. Now remember, tonight's dance night. I know it's hot in some places, but if you can, Mom and Dad, after the children go to bed, kick the table and chairs on the side. Grandma, get Grandpa off the couch. Tell him you gotta move. You gotta get them muscles going, those bones moving. There you go, just like that. Now, we'll get our skewer. I got a metal skewer. Got that for free. I forgot who gave me that. There we go. Just like that. Now we're gonna push it in a little bit. See, don't be afraid of breaking them apart. You gotta do it, you gotta do it. Now these roots are growing up on top here, so I'm just gonna cut them off. They don't need to be growing on top that high. Now I'm going to put this in the microclimate so we can get them established. Now Tom, what are you going to put in the middle there? I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. Put the cup in there. Close that. We'll get Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie, I gotta give you a bath. And she's gonna water this in. Yep, we gotta spray it because there's a lot of surface tension there. Get that surface tension out of there so we can get the water in. Now I'm gonna let them cuttings harden off a little bit, and then we can see what we can root on them. There, just like that. There you go. There's a little forest now. Now, Tom, what can we have in the middle of our forest? What is our forest? Without me getting tangled up in this thing, what are you gonna do? We're going to put a little fairy in the forest, because she's gonna guard the forest. We can either put her in there or this one, riding the snail. Let's see how this one looks. Just like that. There we go. What do you think? Might be good, but she might be a little bit too big. Or Or, no, the bench is too big. I thought we can put another little elephant in there. Why not? There we go. Okay, Tom. Oh, we got that in there pretty well situated. So I have to just get them roots in there good. Just like that. I'll have to find some rocks outside to hold them in place better. Or maybe we should just, no, that'll be good. We gotta hold them in. This one's in there pretty good. This one's in there pretty good. This one is a little bit wobbly. So let me get them pressed in there, and we can put a little bit more of that Jades soil on there. Elephants with the elephants, that's what you need. Elephants on parade. Sorry, it's Walt. Again, another Disney one. And let's just get that in there. There. Just like that. So we got Martha, Tina, and who can we call this elephant? I don't know, we'll have to think of a name. How about Shirley? That sounds like a good name. But there's our little elephant forest. Now I'll find some rocks outside, and I'll put them around the trees a little bit and put Shirley on the side. But do I have something heavier? No, I don't. I use it in the waterfall. And I don't want to put no sand in there. Just something simple for now. And this should be okay. I'll just get a rock around it. And we'll have it. So there you go, a little jade forest. Don't be afraid to try. Remember, they're stuck together. Put them in water and tease them apart. They'll come apart easy. Don't be afraid. Don't plant them just, you know, if you plant them in the clump, it'll still look good. I mean, I'll give you an 8 for effort because that's a real good clump forest, but these are big, so I have to split them up. So this will be a clump, and these two will be single. So we'll see how they grow, and you can see, I don't know if you can see on the tips are red a little bit because they've been in the full sun, but I'm not going to put them in full sun until we get them acclimated. I might put them in one of them milk crate boxes towards the back. So we'll see what happens. I wish the bench would have fit in there, but it was a little bit too big. So, and the elves would have worked, but what are you going to do? We try. So remember, today's dance night, Friday night, cup of tea. Get Grandpa off that chair, Grandma. Make him do a little slow dance. Put a pot of tea on. If it's too hot, make some lemonade with just lemon and water. And if I know you're on the other side of the world, as you got winter now, so have your cup of tea. Ma, Dad, put on that big band music. Turn the phone off for a good couple hours so you can sit back and relax. Why do you have to be mesmerized by the phone? It's like you're a robot. That's what people do now. They just look at the phone. They're not even looking where they're walking. So you got to watch when you drive. So take care, everybody. We got Shirley, Martha, and Tina. Let's hope they last pretty good outside. Well, for the summer they will, but they're not going to go in the winter. And we'll let this take and see how it turns out. So, little dance tonight, cup of tea, and sit back and relax and enjoy the music. And if you didn't catch up on your videos, catch up on your videos. And don't forget Zin from Maybe Bonsai is doing the $50 channel challenge. And Ronan, the Rising of Ronan Bonsai, he's also doing the $50 channel challenge. He's from Indonesia, and Zin's from Canada. So you take care, everybody. Have a good night. And the video's getting too long. Get some rest, everybody.